It's one of those alluring childhood fantasies, the dream of running off to join the circus. In this case, though, it's not just any circus. For my money, it's one of the greatest shows on earth. And the Runaways are actually a couple of Australian high flyers. But their story is classic. Starry-eyed kids who sacrificed just about everything to follow their dream. And tonight, they'll take us inside the billion-dollar empire that is Cirque du Soleil, Circus of the Sun, to see how they create that amazing world of illusion, a world so magical it brings out the excited child in all of us. It is the most extraordinary spectacle you'll ever see. A circus like no other, a breathtaking mix of music and movement, dance and daredevilry, and its performers a virtual acrobatic United Nations. This is Cirque du Soleil, the Circus of the Sun. Tonight, access all areas, out front, behind the scenes, and the Australians who have become the stars of the show.
It's amazing 360. It's like, running away from home, going to do your thing and then coming back and saying, woohoo, look what I've been doing, this is it.
Martine Howard has been with Cirque du Soleil for 2.5 years. And Donna Stevens for the past 18 months.
You literally came from the airport, didn't you?
For both,
Literally,
this is
yes.
the first time they'll perform in front of a home crowd. Donna performs a spectacular act called the Cloud Swing. A difficult, dangerous solo performance that sees her swinging high and fast under the big top. How was that?
Good. It's good.
It looks hard.
No, it's not that hard. Not now, it's not.
Do I see a rope burn there?
Yeah, yes, it happens.
Donna Stevens has spent her life in the circus. At age 8, she joined the Flying Fruit Fly Circus in Melbourne. There she performed in a group, but her dream was to one day fly solo.
I pushed really hard and I was probably a bit of a pain in the ass to a lot of people. But it's the drive I had is crazy.
That drive and determination was recognised by Cirque du Soleil. And 21 years later, she's mastered an act that's performed by only a few in the world. Fellow Australian Martine Howard shares the spotlight with others in an intricate act called Spanish Web.
I've sort of grown up upside down, if that makes sense. Probably not, but yeah, it's kind of what it is. So for me, it's like, I don't know.
It's natural.
It's just sort of a natural progression from things that I've done since I was a kid. So, yeah. But it takes some work. It does take some
As a kid,
work, yeah.
Martine always wanted to be an acrobat. But with limited opportunities in Australia, she left home 5 years ago, bound for Montreal.
For about 2 years, I lived on nothing. 2-minute noodles. It's that whole cliche of the poverty and being a poor artist, and basically did that for quite a while before anything really started to snap into place and happen.
How old are you?
I'm 13.
13. This is a circus without boundaries. Its performers are drawn from all around the world. 54 artists from 10 nationalities will take part in the Australian show.
You for me, me for her, her for you.
Okay.
1,
2, 3. Running away to the circus is no escape, for this is a life like no other. You're too good. They live like gypsies, performing up to 10 times a week for months on end, then packing up and moving to another city, another country. And when they're not performing, they're practicing. honing the skills and the bodies that make them such magnificent acrobats. Skills that, plainly, I don't have. That's mad.
Screaming like a 12-year-old school.
I am. So now I've got to speak and do that.
No problem.
This circus stuff might look easy, but I can tell you it takes years to master this act, to get used to the spinning world and the dizziness. My stomach's in my mouth right now. Cirque du Soleil is big business, a very big business. At any one time, there are 9 different shows being held around the world. Some include acts underwater, others are acts just for adults. But they all have one thing in common: this man, the ringmaster.
Yes, we're a business. Yes, we're making money. Yes, we're managing 3,000 people. But I think that we have a conscience, and it's the hope that there is a better world, and we do believe in that.
20 years ago in Canada, Guy Laliberté was a dirt-poor busker. There he turned his street performances into a circus, and his circus into an empire. Today, he's a billionaire. Are you a dreamer? Is that the key to all of this?
Of course I'm a dreamer. Of course I'm a dreamer. I dream, I'm trying to dream 26 hours a day.
Do you still wonder and go, how did I do all of this?
Yeah, I would say the biggest things that I always try to remember myself is where I come from. For me, the importance of not forgetting where I come from is the most important thing. And you know, yes, I have, you know, there's not. I appreciate the fact of being billionaire. Don't get me wrong, but it's not the point.
Wow, look at that view. Well, there's no view right now.
Martine Howard and Donna Stevens have been richly rewarded too. They're stars on the world stage.
This is definitely the perfect city to have a convertible car.
But this week, they're back home.
What is that, lingerie or is it dress for you?
You don't know. Like a 2-minute with that little underwear affair over here.
And a chance to catch up with their parents.
Oh my God.
This is what she does for a living, hey?
It's the first time Mike and Denise Howard have seen Martine perform.
Emotional, aren't you?
Yeah, just a tad.
Proud mum.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
On this day, as it is on most days, it was perfect. But sometimes it's not. You had an incident once, didn't you?
I basically got caught up on the rope during a fall, during one of the falls, and it got caught around my neck. And yeah, it was kind of a bit freaky.
But you can disguise it, can't you, for the audience?
You could tell. I mean, if I was in the audience, I'd be like, she's having a little trouble. That's not supposed to happen, really. So...
I detect you're a little bit nervous.
Yes, I'm very nervous.
Don and Faye Stevens are seeing their daughter for the first time too.
How are you going there, Don? You all right? You haven't taken your eyes off her. You're loving it?
She's getting tired.
Now, you were very quiet when you were watching her.
It's just, I find it hard to express, actually. I get very emotional.
To see your daughter doing that?
Yeah, emotionally happy, but I always cry at times like this. Can't help it.
So, Shane, this is my mum.
Hello there. I'm Shane, nice to meet you.
And my dad, Don.
Hi, Don.
Sean.
It's a pleasure.
Shane.
There's a real romance about the circus, we all know that. Is there romance in the circus?
There's romance everywhere in the circus.
Isn't there? I mean, unless you meet someone in the troupe, on the road, it's really difficult to maintain a love life, for sure. Unless it's long distance and you're into that, great.
Donna, have you found that romantic balance?
I'm getting there, I'm trying, yes.
Eve and Murray Law tried and failed. 10 years ago, they met, fell madly in love, then sadly out of love. But somehow the professional relationship has lasted. What was the first performance like after you broke up as a couple?
Oh my God, that was very hard. Yes, you can have a clue that it was difficult, you know. But you use that energy and you use it for good thing, you know. Our good thing we try it to do on stage, you know.
Looking good, girl.
Thanks.
5 minutes before animation, please. 5 minutes.
It's nearly showtime and my time to finally show that I could make the grade.
It's really very hard.
That was close.
Okay.
Hey!
Hey, what up?
I'm in the circus.
Hey, you're a circus freak.
I've been on that rope for a long time now, so I'm very comfortable up there. Afterwards, you get your sore muscles for sure. The legs, a little bit in the butt. As my trainer would say, it's like if you don't wake up sore, then you're dead, basically. So
I never thought it would be possible. I never did. I never honestly sat down and thought, yeah, you can do this. But just to be inspired to believe in that little speck that says maybe, you know, maybe it's possible. And if it's maybe, then go, try, do everything you can, because it is possible.
Hello, I'm Sarah Abo. Thanks for watching 60 Minutes Australia. Subscribe to our channel now for brand new stories and exclusive clips every week. And don't miss out on our Extra Minutes segments and full episodes of 60 Minutes on 9now.com.au and the 9Now app.